Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, please hit the subscribe button. Okay, subscribe, you will love it here. Trust me, you will love it here. So today's story is about Papa Mmauku. Yes, Mmauku. Papa Mmauku was one of the poorest in his village. He lived in a small old house with his wife and their 10 daughters. Every morning before sunrise, he would go to work and work until sunset. Life was very difficult, and many days the family struggled to eat 3 square meal. What made life even harder was the constant mockery from some villagers.
Look at them, only daughters again.
Leave us alone. My children are blessings. Papa, ignore them. We have nothing to be ashamed of.
Until you have a son.
Whenever he heard those words, he would simply smile and continue working. However, deep inside him, he felt pain, not because he had only daughters and no son, but because people looked down on his daughters as if they were less important than sons. One evening, after returning from work, he sat outside his house. His wife sat beside him, sighed, and said to him,
"My husband, people keep talking about us. They say we are unfortunate because we don't have a son."
Who says we are unfortunate?
Who says we are unfortunate? These girls are gifts from God, and by the grace of God, they will give me what 2,000 sons would give me. So one evening, one of his daughters came to him and asked him a question.
Papa, are you not disappointed that you don't have any son at all?
My daughter, why will I be disappointed? You and your sisters are my pride. Children are children.
The father shook his head and said, "Never, not even for one day. My greatest wish is not to have a son, my daughter. But my greatest wish is to see all of you, you and your sisters, your 10 sisters, become graduates and successful women before I die. That is all I ask from God," he continued. "If I can see all my daughters educated, responsible and successful, then I will leave this world a happy man." From that day, the daughters became more determined and serious with their studies than ever to succeed. Life remained difficult. School fees were expensive. Sometimes Papa Mmauku sold some of his properties at a very low price just to keep his children in school. He went for extra jobs and side hustles to earn extra money for his family. There were days when he skipped meals so his daughters could eat. There were nights when he lay awake, worrying about how to pay the next term's school fees. Yet he never complained. He kept trusting God. Whenever his daughters felt discouraged, he encouraged them.
My daughters, listen well. Books are the key that will open the doors this world tries to close. If you study hard, no one can take the knowledge from you.
Mmauku completed secondary school with excellent grades and gained admission to study medicine at the university. Not just her sister too. The villagers were shocked though. And then again, soon after, the third daughter gained admission to study engineering, the other one law, then another one computer science. Another became a teacher, another chose nursing. One by one, all 10 daughters of this man, Papa Mmauku, entered universities and higher institutions. To God be the glory. The villagers that once mocked this man, Papa Mmauku, began to talk differently, positively this time, you guys. The villagers say to one another, perhaps those girls will really succeed. Some people admitted, but this man, Papa Mmauku, was not even interested in improving anyone wrong or anybody. He simply continued working and praying. As the years went by, as the years passed, the daughters began graduating. The day Mmauku graduated as a medical doctor was one of the happiest days of Papa Mmauku's life. He wore his best clothes and traveled to attend the ceremony. The graduation ceremony. When he saw his daughter wearing her graduation gown, tears filled his eyes. Soon, the second daughter graduated as an engineer. The third one became a lawyer. The fourth became a senior lecturer, soon to be a professor in her career. The fifth became a successful chief accountant. Hey, The sixth daughter became an American-based nurse. The seventh became an architect, a successful one for that matter. The eighth became a wealthy pharmacist. The ninth became a successful businesswoman. The 10th one, uncle, that one became a computer scientist. One after another, all the 10 daughters of Papa Mauku achieved success. By then, Papa Mauku's hair had turned grey. Age was catching up with him, but his heart was full of joy. You know why? Because God has turned his dream into a reality. He lived to see his daughters become successful and well fulfilled. Hey, one Christmas season, all his 10 daughters returned home. They arrived in beautiful cars and brought their families with them. The small compound that once knew only poverty was now filled with laughter and celebration. The 10 daughters handed a key to their father and the mother. It was a gift for them, a beautiful new house they had built for them. The key to a house and the key to a new car. Papa Mauku, their old father, stared at the keys in disbelief. He remembered the years of hardship, the long old days of suffering, pain, poverty, hardship, the nights of worry, the insults and mockery from the villagers. Now he looked at his daughters and saw doctors, lawyers, medical doctor, oh God, engineers, name them, successful professionals standing proudly before him. His 10 daughters have brought honor to this family. He now understands better that the true wealth of a parent is not whether they have sons or daughters, but seeing their children become good, great, and successful people. This man had lived long enough to see all 10 daughters of him become graduates and successful women. You guys, never measure the value of a child by gender, but by the love, character, and potential that God has placed in them. The man in this story refused to be discouraged by the opinions of others. Instead, he focused on educating and supporting his 10 daughters, and in time, his sacrifices were rewarded. Faith, hard work, patience, and determination can overcome poverty, criticism, and disappointment. As parents, let us encourage our children, believe in their dreams, and invest in their future. And as children, let us honor our parents by working hard and appreciating their efforts, their sacrifices. Parents should invest in the education and good upbringing of their children, even when life is difficult. The sacrifices parents make today can become the foundation of their children's success tomorrow. A parent's greatest wealth is not having sons or daughters, but raising children who become responsible, successful, and God-fearing adults. Most importantly, never allow the opinions of others to discourage you. Believe in your children, encourage their dreams, and trust that with faith, perseverance, and hard work, success will come in God's time, with God on your side. Remember, a child who is loved, guided, and educated can become a source of joy and pride to the entire family. Never underestimate what a daughter or any female child can achieve. Success is not determined by gender, but by opportunity, determination, and by the special grace of the Almighty God. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching this story. Subscribe, please subscribe. Click the like button to show me you love the story. I'm sure you do. And I'm very sure you do. You do love the story. And tell me what you've learned from this story in the comment section. Thank you guys. See you guys in my next video. In my next story.